Guys, so I've seen a lot of people already worried about an endurance meta that we potentially have seen with the video uploaded with Dead Hard, Off the Record, plus other perks coming out like with We're Gonna Live Forever, giving endurance statuses to everyone. But what I want to show you is that killers potentially have a new meta as well, which is probably like the gen kick meta is what I'm going to call it. Because in case you didn't read, actions like kicking generators, kicking walls, kicking pallets are all 10% faster now. So that means that you can kick things a lot faster and lose less time. Not to mention, when you kick something, it will automatically lose 2.75% of its progress. So this kick here, immediately 2.75% of its progress deleted. And then with Call of Brine and Overcharge, that generator after 30 seconds is going to be regressing at a whopping 500%, which is 1.25 the times percentage that it takes for a survivor to actually repair a generator. So after 30 seconds, generators will actually regress faster than a survivor can repair them. So by going around and kicking generators with a killer like Wraith, with Shadow Dance, with Serpent, with any generator, right? It's basically just going to delete generators. And then you can chuck stuff like Pop Goes the Weasle, which will do 20% of its current progress, and Eruption, which will do 10% of its current progress, plus incapacitate the survivors for 25 seconds, which is a long time if you consider that it's a long time if you consider the fact that survivors take 90 seconds to actually repair a generator. It's 2.5, not 2.75. Sorry, I got that mixed up. That's fine. So, we're in a gen kick meta here, guys, where hit and run, downing survivors is just going to absolutely destroy them. Dead hard, if you wait it out on a killer like Wraith, not a problem whatsoever. That was not too hard, was it? And now those generators have been hit with the Eruption, the 10%, which is crazy. So let's go and check on those gens in my 3-gen area. I've got, what? A gen in main building, worked on Cheryl. A gen over there, a gen over here. Pretty good gens to control. I can come over here. This gen is now dead thanks to Pop Goes the Weasle. Not going to be worked on for a while. I'll cloak up and go chase Serena here and try and do the best I can. I have to assume that Serena will probably have Off the Record. Kicking that will allow me to chase her nice and quickly. And now that I've kind of got the survivors in the area of the map that I want to play around, this is where things start to get really hectic. All survivors. Really hard to deal with. So let's wait her Dead Hard animation out. There it is. We force it with a little M1. We'll kick this open so that we can easily get down. And I just think this is really boring gameplay for what it's worth for the survivors. But all you killer mains are probably like laughing your heads off at how easy this is to generate pressure. Look. Kick this. With Pop Goes the Weasle. Dead again. And it's regressing at more percentage after 30 seconds than the survivor can actually add to it. Once she throws this, I'll cloak up, uncloak with the Serpent. I'll Shadow Dance, cut her off, make sure she doesn't get window easily. Fantastic. And on killers like Wraith, Dead Hard really just should not be an issue. If you're falling for a Dead Hard, you're not being patient enough. That's your own fault. I mean, already Dead Hard was a bit like that, right? Where if you fell for the Dead Hard, then that's your own fault. But the thing that made Dead Hard strong was the fact that the survivor could use it to reach a window, a pallet. They can't do that anymore. So now, really, you just have to learn to enact a little bit of patience into your kit as a killer. And it's going to be so easy to outmaneuver some of these survivors who are just going to go for protection hits and whatnot. So let's come over here. Call of Brine is telling us that the survivor's back on this generator. So let's come over and kill it again. This generator, which once was, I don't know, 70%, is a completely dead-erino. No one's on that generator back there by the looks of things. Doesn't appear like anyone's on the gen in the corner. Here's Nia. It'll actually be faster for me to kick this than uncloak. So I'll do that so I can hit her easily. And if the Serena decides to stay on that generator, which she might. Wow. You brought Dead Hard? That's so crazy. Serena now can't work on a generator for 25 seconds. Generators take 90 seconds to do. She can't work on it for 25 seconds. That is nuts. Are you enjoying this? Welcome to the Gen Kick meta. Population Wraith. Not typically a strong killer by any means. But he's going to dominate survivors for this reason. She has a med kit. Soon enough, she'll be able to use it to heal herself. Oh, cool. They did a generator across the map. I don't care about that. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 generators here that I'm worried about. And if I can control those generators for the rest of the game, I'll be happy. All right. Now she's probably going to try and dead hard for distance. Go on. Oh, yeah. Wow. Fantastic. It doesn't work anymore. Can't dead hard for distance. You have to dead hard with purpose to dodge an attack. You have to dead hard to a pallet or a window. And you have to know that you can get there within a second. On the hook she goes. Looks like they're trying to do my generator again. Oh, Rafe doesn't like that. So come over here and kick the generator. Fantastic. Jen's dead again. You're hit. You come over here. You're hit. Looks like Nia's not having a good time. Yeah, don't have off the record. You don't have DS. You touched the generator. So I'm not sure what you're trying to fool me with, Nia. That gen's completely dead again. Looks like they found a new generator to work on. Oh, that's good. It's actually good because we get to see exactly what that's like. So let's come over here. This generator has just under 50%. So let's kick that with Pop Goes the Weasle. Removes 12.5 plus 2.5. So we're looking at 16% removed from the generator from a kick. Call of Brine's regressing it automatically at 200%. Overcharge is then regressing it up to 100% afterwards. Sorry, 500% afterwards, which is, like I said, 1.25 more than the survivors care to be able to even do. She might have dead hard. There's a hooker. Yeah, I don't know why I'm going this way. So yeah, I'm just kind of seeing this for what it's worth as a meta change that just seems totally ridiculous. And dead hard afterwards. Fantastic. Oh. Big plays. Now your turn. Oh, yeah, maybe you have DS. Okay, she's just dead. I think they've given up at this point, friends. So this is the new high MMR killer build, I suppose. Pop Goes the Weasle, Overcharge, Call of Brine, Eruption, and I don't know what the survivors are meant to do. Like, if the killer has high enough pressure, or even, like, I suppose Rafe is not even high pressure, right? Rafe is not high pressure. Rafe just kicked fast. That's Rafe's benefit. Then the survivors just, I don't think they stand a chance, really. They don't really stand a chance. And I kind of hope that, like, this gets tuned a little bit. I don't mind there being a shift in meta for killers where they have to go out of their way to kick generators, and that'd be useful. Especially considering, you know, Dead Man Switch and Pain Resonance was so Resident Sleeper. For me, at least. Yeah, I mean, she tried to work on the generator. It's now less progress than it was before. And in 5 or 10 seconds time, it's going to be gone. So tell me, guys, what do you think about the changes coming to Dead by Daylight? Do you think this meta change that you've seen is healthy? Are you less concerned about the killer meta than you were before, knowing that there are 4 perks that kick generators that allow you to essentially dominate a survivor team into submission? And keep in mind, we just played on Eyrie of Crows, which in my opinion is one of the biggest survivor-sided maps in the game, right? Like, genuinely a hard map to deal with. And yes, this is PTB, and yes, the survivors gave up, blah, blah, blah. Ignore those aspects for a second and just look at the gen regression potential that I'm trying to show you. You know what I mean? Like, it seems crazy. You know, a 3-gen? How is someone meant to... how is someone meant to break a 3-gen when you're using a killer like Nurse? When you're using a killer like Rafe? Sorry, Blight. You know what I mean? It's hard. That is so hard. Here's a survivor testimony for you. This combo is pretty nuts. Indeed, it is Mercaro. That's all I have to say. More PTB videos on the channel. Subscribe and like and comment. I'll catch you guys on the next one.